Last one on Paul Ryan. When you found out he was chosen as the vice presidential candidate, what'd you think? Were you surprised? And do you think he's fit to be president? If it should have come to that.
Well, I think Congressman Ryan is very bright. He's appealing. He's got a beautiful family, and he certainly has been the ideological architect of the Republican Congress. He's one of the most articulate spokespersons for the views that Governor Romney is promoting. But again, it goes back to the issues. It goes back to your policies. Congressman Ryan is somebody who has enthusiastically embraced the view that the way we should approach our challenges, in fact, just about the only way we should approach our economic challenges, is to drastically cut all those investments that have helped the economy grow in the past and provide massive tax cuts to folks who don't need them. So under Congressman Ryan's original tax plan, Governor Romney would pay less than 1% in taxes. Less than 1%. While the average bus driver or teacher or police officer or small businessman, for that matter, would be paying a substantially higher tax rate. And not only do I think it's not fair, but that's not how we grow an economy. When you look at the last 100 years of American history, the economy has always grown best when we grew it from the middle out and from the bottom up. If you look at the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, when we had our biggest booms and greatest growth in productivity, when you look at what happened under Bill Clinton with 23 million new jobs being created, the reason was because folks at the middle, hardworking Americans, they saw their incomes go up, and as a consequence they had more money to spend. That gave business more customers, businesses were more profitable, and then they would hire more workers. And part of that was making sure that we had a tax code that was fair for everybody. And the times where we've had real damage done to our economy, both most recently in 2007, 2008, but before that in the 1920s, was when you had a few folks who were doing really well. Ordinary folks were having a tough time. There were no rules in place to make sure that people weren't engaging in reckless behavior. And over time, that house of cards fell. So this is not a situation where we haven't tried these various approaches that are being proposed. We've tried them, we've seen the outcomes, and the history, I think, is on our side on this.
So why do you think you chose Ryan?
Well, you'd have to ask Governor Romney then.
Fair enough.
All right. Thanks so much, man.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Appreciate you. Thank you.